Powerful prayer against envy. Dear followers of our prayer channel, today we share a powerful message of protection against one of the darkest feelings that can arise in our lives, envy. We warmly invite you to join us on this spiritual journey as we explore the words of Psalm 7, a source of light and hope that guides us through the darkness of intrigue and greed. Our community has grown and strengthened thanks to your continued support. If this content has touched your heart, it would be a special gift if you could express your affection by leaving a like, subscribing to our channel to receive more spiritual inspiration, and sharing this message with those you believe could benefit from it. Together, we can spread the positivity of prayer and faith, making the world a brighter place. We deeply thank you for being part of our spiritual journey and for sharing this message of hope and protection with others. With the strength of a lion, envy roars in dark hearts. However, rising with the light of Psalm 7, I drive away all evil that rises against me. Just as the psalmist cried out for justice, I cry out for divine protection so that the arrows of envy deflect and peace prevails on my journey. Under the wings of the Most High, I find refuge, and with faith in Psalm 7, I dispel the darkness of intrigue and evil. In the shadow of envy, which stretches like a dark veil, I lift my heart and my words to the Almighty, seeking support and light in Psalm 7. For, just as the raging waves of the sea try to swallow the solid land, so the tides of envy try drag me away from my essence and purpose. In my voice, like an inviolable shield against the dark forces that feed on other people's greed, like the psalmist in your arms, indifferent to my plea for refuge, the words of Psalm 7 threaten to stain my decisions. I find the courage to face the jealous looks that target my happiness, knowing that your presence is my shield and my sword. For just as the psalmist sought righteousness before you, so I seek the purity of heart and humility that allow me to face envy with compassion and understanding. Psalm 7 is a lighthouse that guides my steps amid the darkness of envy, revealing that the light of your grace is capable of dispelling any shadow that stands in my way. In the words of the psalmist, I recognize that only you are the fair judge, the only one who knows the true intentions and deepest secrets of the human heart. May the poisoned arrows of envy not find a target in me, for I trust in your justice and in the wisdom contained between the lines of this blessed psalm. Just as the psalmist sang his gratitude for salvation, so he sings mine, anticipating it with unwavering faith. May Psalm 7 be my armor and my shield against all adversity, a song of protection that sums up my being, strengthening me to face the furious winds of envy with serenity and hope. The great guardian keeps away from me the shadows of evil, the envious looks and the harmful desires that try to disturb me. With the inspiration of Psalm 7, I call on your guiding hand to ward off threats and allow me to move forward, confident in your guidance and the promises of peace that this psalm reveals to me. In your name, I find shelter, in your light, I find strength, and in Psalm 7, I find the prayer that calms my soul and silences the turmoil that envy tries to incite. In the pages of Psalm 7, I dive deep for comfort and guidance. Your transcendent power is like a shield that protects me from the intrigues and conspiracies of those who, enveloped by envy, try to undermine my peace and happiness. Like an army of heavenly angels, the words of this psalm form an insurmountable wall around my heart, defending me against the poisoned darts of other people's greed. Oh, how envy can corrode even the most beautiful achievements, turning achievements into bitterness and joys into sadness. Yet in the pages of Psalm 7, I find an antidote to this poison, an elixir that purifies my being, restores my ability to appreciate the blessings of life without the negative influence of envy. May my faith in Psalm 7 be like a flame that never goes out, a light that illuminates my path and drives away the shadows of envy that try to envelop me. With each verse recited, I invoke divine protection, the grace that transforms my journey into an experience of spiritual growth and overcoming adversity. Therefore, in this moment of connection with Psalm 7, I surrender to your will, O great being, knowing that my prayer will not fall on deaf ears. May the strength of this psalm be my guide and my anchor, keeping me firm in the face of the storms of envy and guiding me towards the calm waters of peace and serenity. In your name, I call for protection and guidance, confident that envy will fade before your majesty. Amen. Now, leave the names of your family members in the comments so I can pray for everyone. Amen. Before we say goodbye, we would like to kindly ask that if this post touched your heart and you believe in the power of prayer, please consider leaving a like and sharing it with your loved ones. Your action can be a blessing for someone who needs this message of protection and hope. By sharing the light of faith and prayer, we are together spreading love and positivity in a world that often faces dark challenges. Thank you for being part of our prayer community and for your generosity in sharing this message of hope. May peace and divine protection always be with you.